Your paycheck just landed. It felt good, right? Then it vanished. Where did it go? It is a silent thief. Stealing your future. You are earning more, but saving less. This is lifestyle inflation. It is a trap. I lived on minimum wage for 30 days. To expose this truth, you need to see this. Watch now. Protect your money. This video will show you the hidden enemy. It is called lifestyle inflation. It makes your money disappear, even with a raise. You will learn exactly how it works and how to stop it. This is not just theory. This is practical, real strategies to build real wealth. We are filling all the gaps. No more financial stress. You will gain control. This is unique. It is the full picture. Lifestyle inflation is simple. Your spending rises with income. Small luxuries become necessities. A new apartment. More dinners out. Each feels deserved, but they add up. They eat your extra cash. The true cost of lifestyle creep. And how to beat it. Why is lifestyle inflation such a dangerous thief? It is subtle and gradual, often flying completely under the radar. It is not like you suddenly blow your entire bank account on one massive purchase. Instead, it is more of a slow, sneaky creep that happens over time. Think about the daily fancy coffee that replaced your homemade brew. Consider the premium streaming services you suddenly cannot imagine life without. There are also slightly pricier groceries and car upgrades with higher monthly payments. Each of these probably felt like a small, totally justifiable improvement at the time. However, they become new regular costs that just blend into your normal spending. During my minimum wage month, I truly craved these things. I saw how easily they become habits and how quickly they drain funds. It was a constant battle, a fight against old habits and a fight for every single dollar. This is the untold reality. It is a thief that steals your financial freedom. These small items really add up over time. I read about a personal finance blogger who received multiple pay raises, yet their savings account was simply not growing at all. Why? Higher rent, eating out more often, and a bunch of new subscriptions had quietly eaten all the extra money. Another person shared a story about their experience. After a pay bump, they started spending more on clothes, gadgets, and trips. They then received a harsh reality check when they unexpectedly lost their job. They realized their safety net was much smaller than they thought. This is a classic sign of lifestyle inflation. Your spending jumps as soon as your income does. Every raise or bonus seems to just melt into everyday costs. If you are earning more but saving the same or even less, that is a big red flag. This is the before scenario, stuck on the financial hamster wheel. You are working harder, earning more, but never truly getting ahead. But there is an after, a clear path to real wealth and financial peace. This video will show you exactly how to achieve it. What is really behind all this financial creep? It is not just a lack of willpower, trust me on that. There are some pretty powerful psychological and societal things going on. One of the biggest culprits is social comparison, which is completely natural. We look around and compare ourselves to others. When your income goes up, you might start hanging out with people in a different socioeconomic circle. That can spark a desire to match their spending habits. Maybe your friends are buying bigger houses, driving fancier cars, or jetting off on more exotic vacations. All of a sudden, your perfectly good car or your cozy apartment just does not feel quite good enough anymore. We also have to deal with something called the Hedonic Treadmill. It is a psychology concept that explains how humans quickly get used to positive changes. Things like a higher income or a new toy. That initial thrill of a new car or a bigger house wears off. Pretty soon, that is just your new normal. This adaptation then makes you want the next upgrade to get that same happy feeling. And boom, you are in a continuous cycle of spending. What was once a luxury quickly becomes something you feel you need. I felt this even with small things after the challenge. The desire for simple comforts was strong, but I learned to pause and question my impulses. Cultural norms play a significant part too. Society often links success and status with visible possessions. With what you own and what you buy, there can be this unspoken pressure to project a certain image, and sometimes it is just emotional spending. Solution: taking control. Here is the really good news. You absolutely can break free from this cycle. Lifestyle inflation might be sneaky, but it is not unbeatable. It is all about becoming more aware of your spending, It is about making deliberate choices that line up with what you truly want for your life in the long run, not just what feels good in the moment. So let us get into some powerful, practical strategies. You can start using them before your next paycheck even hits. These are the lessons I learned from living on minimum wage and fighting lifestyle creep. Strategy 1, the pay yourself first evolution. Automate your wealth building. This is a classic for a reason, and it is absolutely vital for beating lifestyle creep. The second you get a pay raise, before you even have a chance to dream about how to spend it, decide how much of that new money is going straight into savings or investments. Do not just try to save whatever is left at the end of the month. Make saving a fixed non-negotiable expense. Set up automatic transfers to your savings accounts, retirement funds, or investment accounts for the day your paycheck lands. That way, the money is out of sight, out of mind, and already working for you. It is working before you are tempted to spend it on a new subscription or a fancier dinner. Most banks and financial apps let you set these up easily. Strategy 2, the half your raise or more rule. This is a great way to enjoy a little bit of your increased income while still seriously boosting your financial goals. The rule is pretty straightforward. Commit to saving and investing at least 50% of every single pay raise you get. What about the other half? You can use that to consciously and moderately improve your lifestyle if you want, or use it to knock out debt faster. For instance, some people follow what is called the percentage rule. 50% of any raise goes to long-term savings. 25% goes to things like personal growth, such as education or travel. The last 25% can be for lifestyle upgrades. If you are currently saving, say, 10% of your income and you get a raise, try to bump that savings percentage up to 15% or even 20%. Strategy 3, become a mindful spender. The before you spend interrogation. This strategy is all about switching from reactive, emotional spending to thoughtful, intentional spending. Before you make any non-essential purchase, especially right after a raise, ask yourself a few honest questions. Would I have wanted this or felt I needed this before I got my raise? Am I buying this because I genuinely need it and it will truly add value to my life, or just because I can technically afford it now? Is this purchase going to help my long-term financial goals, or will it actually take away from them? This little self-interrogation helps you tell the difference between genuine needs and wants. Wants that are often just popping up because of social pressure or a passing whim. Sometimes, just making yourself wait, like for 48 hours on non-essential buys, can stop a lot of impulsive spending in its tracks. Really think, are you buying this to make your life better, or just to keep up appearances? Strategy 4, create a values-based budget and actually track your spending. A budget is not about restriction, it is about empowerment. Seriously, it is just a plan for your money that shows what you care about. You need to know exactly where your money is going each month. Regularly look over your expenses and set some limits for those just for fun spending categories. There are tons of apps and spreadsheet templates out there that can help you track everything. They help you see where your cash is really flowing, and just being aware is the first big step to spotting where lifestyle creep might be sneaking in. What chunk of your income goes to actual needs, like housing and groceries? Ideally, you want this under 50%. What are you spending on wants? And does that spending line up with what you truly value? Doing regular financial check-ins, maybe every quarter, is also a really good idea. And do not forget to update your budget after big life changes, like a new job or a move. This is your financial map to success. Strategy 5, clearly define your financial why. Set powerful goals. Why do you even want to build wealth? Is it for retiring early, achieving financial independence, making a down payment on a home, paying for your kids' education, or traveling the world? Whatever it is, write these goals down. Make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. You know, SMART goals. When you have a crystal clear vision for your future, it is so much easier to say no to those small, often unconscious lifestyle upgrades that can throw you off course. Your goals become your superpower for sticking to disciplined spending. Knowing your priorities helps you fight off mindless consumption. Knowing your why really makes clear the deeper reason you want financial security. My why during the challenge was survival, and it taught me the power of a clear goal. Strategy 6, the buffer builder. Prioritize your emergency fund. An emergency fund, ideally enough to cover 3 to 6 months of your living expenses, is your financial safety net. It is there for those lovely unexpected surprises life throws at us. Things like a job loss, surprise medical bills, or urgent home repairs. As your income grows, make it a real priority to build this fund up. Having a solid emergency fund stops you from having to dip into your long-term savings or go into debt when things go sideways. This financial cushion is so important for your peace of mind and your ability to bounce back. It is a non-negotiable part of your financial plan. Strategy 7, the conscious upgrade. Value experiences over things. Sometimes, if you do decide to use some of your increased income for lifestyle improvements, be smart about it. Research actually shows that spending on experiences like traveling, learning a new skill, or making memories with people you care about often brings more lasting happiness than just collecting more stuff. This does not mean you can never buy nice things, but focusing on experiences can help you dial down that constant urge for the next material upgrade, which is what lifestyle creep loves. When you do decide to upgrade something, pick areas that will genuinely add serious value to your life, not just because it is the newest shiny object out there. For example, upgrading the kitchen you use every single day is probably a better investment than getting the latest model of a car you barely drive. Choose wisely for your long-term happiness. Alright, you now have a whole set of tools to fight back against lifestyle inflation. It really comes down to awareness, being intentional, and taking consistent action. So which of these strategies are you going to try out first? Let me know down in the comments below. And if this video helped you understand how to protect your paycheck and build some real wealth, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more financial tips, and hit that notification bell so you do not miss our next video. Beating lifestyle inflation is not about depriving yourself. It is about empowering yourself. It is about making sure that as your income grows, your financial security and freedom grow even faster. That pay raise is an opportunity. It is a reward for all your hard work. By being mindful and strategic, you can make it work for you. You can build the future you really deserve, instead of just letting it silently slip through your fingers. You absolutely have the power to take control and build lasting wealth. Start today.